Well, hello, my friends, and welcome back to the channel. Anyway, it's that time of the week for your weekly Clear Lake fishing report. Anyway, disclaimer, I have not been out on the water yet this week, but I've got a lot of dock talk for you guys. So if that scares you away, I'm sorry, but I still have some great information for you from some great guys. So anyway, let's just start off by, I'm almost embarrassed to show you guys this. It looks so, but here's what things are looking like still in the Oaks. You can see the Bobsey gauge there. We're under 5 foot Rumsey now, but here's what it looks like in here. It just blows in the evenings. I wake up in the morning and it's blown out. Fortunately, it's not stinking. It doesn't have the smell. Now, mind you, there are some spots in the rattlesnake arm where the blue-green algae is stacked up, and that's the stuff that smells. There's two different types up here. We've got this crap here, I don't even know what they call it, that floats all over the place and just is at the whim of the winds and just goes everywhere. And then you've got the blue-green algae, and it actually looks blue, and that's the stuff that has that terrible smell. And fortunately, there's not a whole lot of that I'm encountering inside the Oaks. But the reason I haven't been out fishing this week, of course, it's just been hot. I've been feeling a little under the weather too with my allergies. But then in the evening when it finally cools off enough to sneak out, which I'm getting ready to go do here in about 10 minutes, then the wind picks up. So I've found every reason there is not to get out on the water this week. So I apologize to you guys for that. But with that said, Mark texted me yesterday, and he is catching more fish than he knows what to do with. Mind you, 50% of them are probably 6 to 8 inches long, but hey, fishing is fishing, and that's a ton of fun. But he's catching most of his bass flipping the toolies, and then he's drop shotting the underspin on the outside of the toolies, and then he's getting out in the 20-foot grass with the jigs and the drop shot and getting his quality fish. So that just tells you right there that the fish are shallow and they're deep, so you can get up here and target your favorite types. So like this evening, I love that topwater bite, so I'm going to be chasing that shallow bite. I'm going to get up there and I'll show you my baits before the end of this, but I'll be throwing that whopper plopper, I'll be throwing that frog and the big old lunker plucker and chatterbait and crankbaits and flipping. So it's all happening right now. The bite is just really so good up here on Clear Lake right now. You're just going to have to deal with the algae. The water level is no problem at all the ramps are in great shape. You can still get into some of the spots that we haven't been able to access in years and get in there and have yourself a great chance at a really big fish this time of year still. So it's not just a tiny bass soup like the word may be getting out there. Still plenty of big bass up here eating right now, and the water temperatures have been, I'm going to say they're averaging in the low 80s from all the word that I'm getting. I've been doing the old-timey fishing. Now, what I mean by that, the old-timey fishing, is I just go fishing. I don't even bother turning on my electronics. I just get out there, put my head down and try to think like a fish and just approach each little spot I'm on with just all the knowledge I have from the years of fishing and enjoying myself and try to figure them out. And that's one of the biggest things that I love about fishing is just I don't want to be able to look at my screen and know, oh, there's a fish right there and try to figure out how to catch that fish. I want to look at that structure and wonder if there's fish there and try to get that bite and have the fish give me some hints and go from there. I think that's what I truly enjoy doing, and that's just tons of fun for me, but that don't make me no better than anybody else. That's one of the reasons I'm not fishing the tournaments as much as I can, because you got to go spend freaking $6,000 to be able to compete with those guys. But hey, that's just what it is. So anyway, let's look and see what's on deck. First off, well, you'll never guess, Bob Tyler has a trash fish on his deck, but you'll see right there I got me a green pumpkin. That's the Havoc Pit Boss rigged on a half ounce weight is all I need up here. Then you got Mr. Froggy. I got the popping frog right there, and of course that cute little crankbait. Oh, what I found out what this thing is, and I can't remember. Dadgummit, I'm gonna have to get back to you guys on that. But anyway, here we go, baby. We got the whopper plopper. Now I'm throwing this is a baby bass pattern, but a bass is likely to think that that's a big old froggy too. So we got that going on, and of course, hello old Mr. Whopper Plopper. And then of course we got the chatterbait, we got the glide bait, and we got the underspin. So that's what's on the starting lineup on my deck. And of course in the back there, you always have your jig. I got my Senko, and I got my drop shot, and I got a little Ned rig. So if you're struggling a little bit and you just need to catch a fish, I guarantee you can grab one of those, and it ain't gonna take you long to have you a little bass in the boat. But anyway, that's all quick and simple. Water clarity still all over the place. If you know, you can find up to 6 foot clarity, and you can find freaking 2 inches. It's just like, just make the rounds and you'll find the water you're comfortable fishing in, and it's worth the trip up here to Clear Lake right now. So if you got the opportunity and you got some days you can put in for, now's a really good time to get up here to Clear Lake. The weather's cooling off, the fish are biting, all is well. So anyway, when you get up here, treat people the way you want to be treated, respect the resource, and peace out, baby.